Hello everyone, I'm back, and I have some bad news for you. This might be the last episode of the Big SMP, sadly, because people kind of just left and never came back. I mean, we already saw this problem with Northside, which was my team, where basically half the team left, never came back, never really played. But after what you will see in this video, Miami kind of completely left and never came back also. And you want a decent amount of members on an SMP, so when as many people as that leave, the server just kind of dies out and you can't really do much about it. However, this doesn't mean that the big SMP series is necessarily over. Like, we might do another season in the future, but unfortunately for now, I think the big SMP season 1 is over, because it does not look like these people are coming back at all. At least that's not what I think, but I might be wrong. But for now, it looks like it might be over. Just so you know, all right. Like the big SMP series has been my most successful series. Even though it's gotten like an average of 30 views, that's still way more than anything I've ever gotten. And like every single video has gone to at least 20 views, and I'm very happy that, I'm actually getting some attention for it. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I think after this, we're gonna go back to my old style of videos where I'm just playing some game and reacting to it, or just reacting to a piece of something, alright? And yeah, hopefully we'll have fun times there too, but yeah. Enjoy what will probably be the last episode of the Big SMP. Now, as you know, after me and Sneaky died in the end event, we kind of had no other choice than to become peaceful on the server. So all we really did was go around and, Sneaky built a villager breeder, and we transported the villagers to our base, because once again, like, we were trying to get back in the game. Even though we were a very, very trash 2-man team, we still tried our very hardest to get villager enchantments that could actually help us get good armor. But it was hard, man. You had to breed the villagers, transport them all the way, and then level them up to get the best enchantments. Like, it's a lot of grinding, and personally, me and Sneaky didn't want to spend our whole lives on this SMP. Like, we don't want to spend our whole lives on Minecraft. So obviously, we couldn't play 24/7 like these other guys were. But we really tried to. But yeah, so Northside is kind of on a peaceful arc right now. But if you saw my last video, you will know that the Feds and Miami, the two only relevant teams on this SMP at this point, are at war, alright? Because a Miami player named Crying Boo basically caused a bunch of chaos on the whole SMP, and the Feds are really upset, and they want to get their get back, alright? They want to slide, alright? They want to get revenge, and as you know, we're siding with the Feds, which is kind of hilarious, because obviously we don't really like Miami either. They're the biggest team, and they're all sweats, right? Like, a majority of their team are just made out of sweats, alright? I'm sorry, Miami, but that's the truth, alright? Y'all are stinky, bro. I'll say that right now. No offense to you personally, but y'all are stinky, bro. Y'all gotta go, bro. Y'all gotta go. And yeah, the Feds had been planning for a long time to take these people down, because surprise, surprise, they found their base, all right? And they basically explained to us that they found a portal on the nether roof close to their portal on their nether roof. So the way that Miami had found their base was the same way that the Feds had found Miami's base. It was just two portals on the nether roof that were pretty close to each other in proximity, and yeah, the Feds started making plans on griefing and destroying the entire base, alright? They were planning on blowing up all of Miami, literally carpet bombing everything. And so they had made, as you saw in my last video, they had made a creeper farm, because that was actually for TNT. They were trying to get gunpowder for tons and tons of TNT so that they could just completely blow this place sky high. And when the day finally came, I wasn't even there, alright? I wasn't even there when they were griefing the whole place. But the Big was recording, and he actually sent me this recording. So for the first time ever in this series history, this clip that you're about to see is not from my POV. This is from the Big's POV, and holy shit, bro. Like, I've clearly been missing out. So yeah, as you can see, they started off by just stealing a bunch of diamond armor and tools and weapons, as well as some shulker boxes. So just straight up stealing for themselves. And yeah, they then went on to place a bunch of TNT everywhere, which they would actually blow up later. Alright, they were patient men, these people. They didn't want to, you know, they try to contain themselves, right? Like, they were probably so excited and so happy about blowing the place up, but, you know, they contained themselves. They made sure that they were patient so that they could blow everything up at the end. But yeah, I mean, the feds had a lot of TNT at this point. They went into a house filled with villagers, just straight up killed them, placed a bunch of TNT there as well. And the Big also destroyed their tripwire hook duper that they had, so that they could basically get infinite emeralds. Because obviously some villagers, or I think it's one villager in particular, that sells an emerald for a tripwire hook, so all of that was just destroyed. Also, look at that, bro. Like, Miami literally has a beacon, and I think they got that beacon pretty early on as well. Like, they straight up just got a wither, killed the wither super early on, and just got a beacon. Yo, the Big is really making sure that every inch is covered with TNT here. This is ridiculous. Then he goes on to kill some sheep, because why not? It's extra food for them. Destroyed some redstone contraptions. I mean, I have no idea what the hell this machine is supposed to be, but I mean, it's gone now. I mean, it's not, it won't ever live to see the light again. And yeah, like, I actually don't, like, while watching this clip, like, I actually don't know what the hell Miami has built here. Like, what is this, bro? A villager breeder? I mean, I guess so, but like, why is there a zombie there? Like, everything is so advanced, bro. Like, like, me and Sneaky had nothing of this magnitude. Like, this is kind of crazy. Yeah, the Big was just going around here making sure every single villager was completely dead. Like, not a single one got to live. Yeah, look at that. They had literally a beacon underwater. Or I mean, under the ground, I guess. But also like under the sea, and they had like a sign there and everything. But the Big just completely destroyed that as well. Took it with him even. Bro, the feds are so savage. They're literally just flying around with their elytras, making sure that they capture every single explosion and detonation on the entire base. Like, they had so much TNT, bro. I mean, they made sure that Creeper Farm went to use, and I really respect that. But yeah, just as a reminder, as a Northside member, we like this, bro. We like seeing this. I was very happy when I saw this clip. And then look at this, bro. The Big built a tower, placed the American flag on top, and then just waited for his Northside teammates to land with the Elytra. Because they were preparing to take the hardest screenshot of all time. And then boom, this is how it turned out. That screenshot is so cold, bro. Like, I literally started freezing when I saw this. And then, as if that wasn't cold enough, they went around placing signs, bro. Letting Miami know they had been here, bro. I mean, look at this. What comes around goes around. I mean, these people are bloodthirsty as hell. Jinx got Jinx. Unemployment final boss. That is insane, bro. I mean, it's kind of true though. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Eviction notice is so funny, bro. Like, they are really the cops of the server. Notice how their armor trims are all diamond. That's intentional, bro. I mean, there's a reason they're called the feds, but like, eviction notice, that is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. eviction notice is actually hilarious. And of course they got the American flag, like, of course they did. Then they flew over to another portal that specifically led to Crying Boo's base. Not Miami's base, like you just saw. No, Crying Boo's base. His secret hideout, I'm assuming. And of course, they did not treat that place any better. They had to make sure that that extra TNT was used. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Crying Boo literally had almost every single type of villager that this, or I think he literally had literally every single type of villager and their trades, at least for a librarian possible, in this weird like underground bunker thingy. What Crying Boo also had was diamonds in the ceiling. Like, that is just one of the most insane flexes of all time. And yep, there's the TNT. It was only a matter of time before it was placed out. And what's even crazier is, even when they thought they had blown everything up, they realized some villagers survived. So they were like, oh yeah, we gotta blow that shit up too. Like, they really could not afford to spare anybody, bro. No singular villager got to live. No babies, no librarians, no nothing. No block got to survive here. No piece of farmland, no nothing. Like, Crying Boo's bunker just turned into a cave. Like, it's crazy. And yeah, once again, with the disrespectful signs, not hidden enough. Another eviction notice, and even a GG sign to show a little bit of respect. And yeah, after that whole raid, these guys went to bed. Like, nothing ever happened. After that whole grief recording thingy that you just saw, several days went by where I played on the SMP, but I wasn't recording. And during that time, apparently Miami had completely stopped playing after their base got blown up, which is honestly kind of ridiculous considering, you know, they're obviously capable of grinding up to something similar, because, I mean, it did not take them long to get a beacon. I mean, we have proof of this, but it seems like they just really did not like the fact that their hard work was just gone, and instead of, you know, getting revenge for anything, they were just kind of done with the SMP. It seemed like no Miami members were logging on, and I mean, yeah, I mean, Northside members were also dwindling. I mean, me and Sneaky are the only ones playing from Northside, and it's actually really ironic because the three players who ended up playing the most on the server during this dead era were me, Sneaky, and the Big. The same three players that were the only ones who decided to show up at the first episode, at the start of the server. Isn't that crazy? That just shows that the three of us are truly dedicated. But yeah, and Miami also, there's a bunch of other stuff where Miami thought that the Big, since he was the server admin, that he had, you know, cheated to find their base, and you know, I don't really know if he did or not, but honestly, like, I really don't think he did. Like, the Big is very trustworthy in my eyes, and yeah, I mean, he said he found it naturally through the nether roof. So yeah, but I mean, either way, Miami did not play after that, so that was kind of sad. But yeah, in this clip, me and Sneaky were trying to make our way to spawn, because remember, we were still kind of at our old base, which actually, by the way, wait, no, old base, what am I saying? New base. Actually, that actually reminds me, during the time that I wasn't recording, apparently when I wasn't online and it was only Sneaky in the base, Crying Boo just pulled up. Crying Boo just found our new base and confronted Sneaky, but didn't kill him. And no one else was online on the server at that point. I think it was only Sneaky and him. That is crazy. And when he told me that, I mean, can you imagine how I felt? Like, we just spent so much time building another base only for that to happen. Like, bro, we were literally 11,000 blocks out, and this dude somehow, yeah, like no, bro, come on. This dude somehow found that shit. That is insane. Apparently found it through like the Nether or Nether portal or whatever, which is, I guess, possible. But it's like I don't want to talk about it, bro. It's just, how the hell did he find it? I mean, hey, at least we didn't quit, alright? At least we didn't quit playing after our base was found, alright? That's the difference between Northside and Miami, alright? Northside keeps playing, Miami quits, alright? When something bad happens, we keep playing. When something bad happens to Miami, they quit, alright? That's the difference between... Sure, we're not the best Minecraft players, but at least we never give up, alright? And you have to respect that. But yeah, since our new base was fucking discovered, we had no chance but to go to spawn. Like, that was really all we could do at this point. So yeah, we headed to spawn to meet the Big, and also the Big had basically announced that at the spawn area, a 500 by 500 block radius, no violence, no killing, and no griefing could take place. So yeah, that region of spawn was basically safe for everyone. So if people wanted to actually meet each other in the game without, you know, being scared of getting killed, you could just go to spawn, alright? Because the Big would ban anyone who would, you know, kill or grief or whatever. And you know, this sounded very appealing to us, to me and Sneaky, so we just decided to head over there through the Nether. And during our way there, we actually just found this random portal in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't exactly at the Nether spawn, but we didn't really know where it went, and we just kind of assumed that it would lead to spawn, so we just decided to go in to see what was up. And we actually found probably the one location that we had not seen or discovered yet, and that was the Neutrals building ground. Look at this! Like, I had legitimately, like, I had no idea what the Neutrals had been doing all of this time, but apparently this is what they have been doing, just building and chilling. But yeah, as you can see, things were destroyed here because, yeah, a certain player named Crying and Boo had also destroyed everything here, so yeah. I mean, the Neutrals weren't exactly super motivated to play after that raid either. But even during this dead server period, I did see them log on a few times. So yeah, even they're more motivated to play than the actual griefers themselves. And yeah, I mean, someone had also built a giant castle here. I don't really know who built what here, but somebody built a big ass castle here, and it was pretty cool. Like, it had a big staircase and everything, but it all looked so empty, and I don't know if it's because they were griefed or if they just didn't have the time to build like decorations in here or whatever, but it looked pretty empty. It was almost like going into like an abandoned haunted house almost. Like, even the blocks and everything just gave off that that vibe. And yeah, after walking for a little bit, guess what we found, bro? I found the same cave from the first episode. Just by complete chance. I did not remember the course to this place, and yet I somehow found it. Look, bro, this is my hole, bro. That's where I place my furnaces and smokers and everything. Like, that is so crazy, bro. I'm tearing up. No, I'm not, but it was pretty crazy, bro. And I mean, yeah, it wasn't like, that place wasn't that close to spawn either, so the fact that we just found it randomly was kind of crazy. You know, it's just small moments like that you just have to appreciate, honestly. Sometimes you just have to appreciate that, you know, you and your friends actually had a playable server, and that it's been going on for it. I mean, it has been going on for definitely like 3 weeks or something, which is, I guess, longer than the average SMP. And then, yeah, we finally reached spawn, and that house you're seeing right there is apparently Crying Boo's house. which makes no sense to me at least. I don't really know why Crimeboo would build a house at spawn, but I mean, hey, like Crimeboo was one of the only Miami members that actually ended up playing at all after, you know, Miami's whole base and his whole bunker got completely fucked over. So I mean, there's that. And yeah, bro had the craziest sugarcane farm. Like, that is a nightmare to shred, bro. And yeah, in typical Adam and Sneaky fashion, we got bored of the server and hopped on some PvP. Once again, like, my complete goal and purpose is to train this guy, because Sneaky, even though he is, you know, even though he technically isn't the best computer player or Minecraft player out there, he is improving rapidly, bro. And like, this training is worth it. Like, I'm telling you, bro. And this isn't only in, this isn't only in Minecraft PvP. This goes for everything. If you're consistent, bro, and like you work hard, like, you will see results, bro. Things will go well for you. And I can definitely say the same with Sneaky. I can still beat him. I still beat his ass, but he is getting better, bro. And it's getting harder and harder to beat him every day. So yeah, that was the big SMP for you. I know it may not have contained as much drama as you would have liked. I know it probably didn't contain as many fighting scenes as you liked. Actually, were there even a single fighting scene? I don't even know. But look, bro. Hey, one thing is for certain, alright? We've made history, we've made memories, bro. This is officially in the archives, and once again, the big SMP is not dead. It's only dead temporarily. It might get rebooted in the future, but I can definitely say that for now, that is the last episode of the big SMP. Wow, what a journey, honestly. Like, I've spent the past, like, I think pretty much every single video I've uploaded since like how long have I been uploading this series for? I don't even know. But I mean, my last, basically my last 8 something videos have been on the big SMP. And since so many things were going on and constantly flying left and right, I kind of wanted to make sure that I actually did record and upload it as quickly as possible, because yeah, things were constantly going on this SMP in its prime, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, that my channel stayed, you know, to keep posting news about it, stayed updated, and all of that. So, and then yeah, look at this. I actually forgot about this. Look at this. The 3 of us, no armor, as if nothing ever happened, bro. I don't even know if this was intentional, because like, I don't know, like at this time, I don't think we planned for this to be the last episode of the big SMP. But I mean, it is really symbolic, bro. And yeah, I mean, the Big and Sneaky are 2 of my best friends, basically, along with Freaky. Those 3 are basically my best friends, and like, yeah, we were the center of this whole server and the center of my channel. So yeah, it's been fun, bro. It really has. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this series. We might do a season 2, depending on, you know, when people actually want to play again. I think a lot of people are sick of Minecraft at this point. But yeah, I mean, we might do season 2. We might even do season 3, bro. Who knows? And maybe my fucking editing quality has become better and whatnot. Why am I attacking the dog? Like, this makes no sense. Like, it feels like I kind of wanted to die here. Like, I have 28 levels and I'm taking this risk. It makes no sense. But yeah, anyways, everyone, that's gonna be this episode. I hope you enjoy this series, and I'll see you in the next video.